Hi educators, this is just a quick tutorial in Bitmoji. I literally just learned how to do this today. So I wanted to make a quick video just sharing some of the basics. So I downloaded the app for Bitmoji. I made my avatar and then I used a template online. I did watch some things on YouTube, how to start from scratch and kind of making your classroom. In Google Slides, that was a little bit too much work for me. I don't really have time, so I started with a template. Mine is a virtual office because I am a service provider and not a classroom teacher. So I made my whiteboard large and it links to other things which are stored in my Google Drive. So the first one, which would be useful for all staff, especially if you're teaching remotely, you have students that are new to your caseload or those who have moved upgrades, just an all about me presentation. Somebody had shared this template with me. I did not make this. So this is the home screen and you can click and get to other things in the presentation. So about me, click that, it goes back home. Click to see my favorites. Somebody suggested doing this collage style, which I thought was a really good idea to make it student friendly and just a little bit more visually interesting. I originally had it as bullet points, but I do like it like this. Experience, so for families to read through. And then just your contact information. I also have linked to things in my Google Drive. So I have a folder. And these are just some social stories and scripts that I found online related to e-learning and COVID-19. And then lastly, I have a virtual parent training series. So this is something that myself and the other behavior analysts made, and this is a Google Doc that it links to. If I needed more links than this, because this is created in Google Slide, I could have kind of multiple like classroom pages. So this was my endpoint. And this is where I started. So originally the classroom looked like this. As you can see, I deleted the water bottle, the lamp, I added flowers, deleted all the dogs, replaced the avatar by myself. I got rid of the throw pillows. I made the rug bigger. I deleted the welcome to our class board since it's an office. I got rid of these boards and then I enlarged this board and added some picture frames with the mascots from my assigned schools. So even using a template, you can see you can customize it a lot because again, this was my starting point and this is where I ended. All right, so I'm going to try to really briefly go through all the steps to make a virtual learning space. All right. So the first thing you're going to do is start with Bitmoji, and this is an application for your phone. So right here, I just have the screenshots. I have an iPhone, so I went to the App Store. I searched Bitmoji. It's a free app. I downloaded it. As you can see, you can take a picture of yourself and it will kind of guess what your avatar might look like. This is the first screen. So like many other programs with avatars, like you are customizing your skin color, your face shape, your eyes, your eyebrows, your nose, makeup, hair, your clothing, body type. And then you're going to save it. And then once that's done, you're going to go down to the bottom. So you save the avatar, you're going to go to stickers and then search sitting. When I was looking at exemplars online of people's different Bitmoji spaces, a lot of them were sitting in the furniture. So I searched sitting. I found this picture of my avatar right here, my Bitmoji. I clicked on it. So once I clicked on it, this popped up down here. Again, I have an iPhone, so has these little icons for my choices. So I could save the image to my camera roll, or I could just directly email it to myself. So I emailed it to myself. Then I opened the email and then I just saved the image. So once I did that, once I had my avatar design, then I went to get a template for classrooms. So somebody had sent me this link. This is a teacher on Instagram, and she has dozens and dozens of templates already. So there's sports themes ones, there's animals, there's colored authors, there's different architectural themes. So like farmhouse or elegant. There's animal ones like ocean or pirate. There's even plant-based ones, whether it be floral or I think there's a sloth one too. So for me personally, it was just nice to kind of start here. So I can scroll through, and I'm going to pick the rainbow classroom this time. It says, would you like to make a copy? I'm going to say yes. All right, so now it loads a pre-made classroom in Google Slide. So I'm going to change it. I'll just say Megan's rainbow classroom. If I wanted to move the location, I can click right here and it will show me where I could put it in my drive. First thing I'm going to do is delete the exemplar Bitmoji, and I'm going to insert myself instead. So insert, I'm going to search for the Bitmoji that I had emailed myself and saved to my computer from my phone. All right, there I am. All right, so it inserts me and I'm quite large, so I'm going to resize myself. Okay. And then if you can click on anything, and you can delete it, you can move it around. So for me, this is a little bit cluttered. It's a little bit too much on the floor. I like more open space. I'm just going to delete some of these things. Okay. So once I've done that, I could insert other images. So like in mine, I had put in new furniture. You can put in animals. So in my first exemplar of my office, I added birds because I have birds at home. So that was just adding a personal touch. So maybe my school mascot is a fox. So maybe that's something that I want to add into my classroom, to have a little fox sitting there, or a classroom pet. So I'm going to go to Google and just search. All right, I'm going to scroll through until I find one that I like. I like this one. Okay. And then I'm going to go to Insert, Image. All right, so when I go to insert the image, it obviously inserts as it was. So right now I have this image with a large background. It's not really blending in with my classroom, so I'm going to need to actually edit this image and remove the background. And there's plenty of sites that you can do this on. The one that I've been using is www.remove.bg. If you just Google search remove background from a photo, there's plenty of free editing tools that you can use to do that. I'm going to upload my Fox image. All right, and now it's removed the background for me. If for some odd reason, sometimes like I was editing flowers for my All About Me, and it kept leaving some of the leaves on that I didn't want. So in that case, I can go to the edit tool and erase/restore, and then I have this eraser and I could actually erase anything that it didn't automatically remove when I uploaded the picture. All right, so now I'm going to download or save this image. Okay. I'm going to go back to my classroom. I'm going to delete that and insert the image. All right, so the background's been removed. Now I have this fox. All right, I'm going to size it. Okay, so now if I want to add something to my whiteboard, which it seems like all the templates have some sort of large whiteboard space, I'm going to insert a text box so I can type in here. So some people might just type some announcements. Mostly it seems like you would put things that link to other things on your Google Drive. I'm sorry, I keep yawning. So I could go to insert if I want to, again, on this whiteboard, link to some other things in my Google Drive. I'm going to go all the way down to link. All right, so where it says text, this is what's going to show up on my board. So I'm going to put that All About Me presentation. I want my families to see that. All right, so if I go to, so I went over to the document that I want to embed or link. So I click on share. Down here, see there's the same icon, the get link, copy link. And go back over and then copy and paste that and then say apply. Notice that it's named it All About Your Teacher. And so the link is connected to these words. If I hover over this, see it gives this little kind of screenshot of my presentation. So I know that it's linked now. If I go to present, this is what it looks like. It's nice to see it in full screen. I can click to make sure the link is working. Yes, the link is working. All right, so this is kind of could be my starting place. Just having the main things, resources kind of on your whiteboard, linking to maybe curriculum or video tutorials or student folders or something somewhere else in Google Drive. So this would kind of be the starting place for a lot of your families. It's personable, especially for our kids who are doing hybrid or virtual, who are spending time at home learning. This could be a good kind of go-to every day. And then from there, kind of access the different resources and activities that you've organized within your Drive. You could also drop this into a Google Classroom. And those are just some basics for Bitmoji. best of luck, and I hope you have a great and hopefully easy 2020-21 school year.